Happy Friday night, guys. I hope you are all doing something fun tonight. So I'm going to keep this kind of short just so you can all go and enjoy your Friday night. And if you're staying in, then you can watch this twice. I want to talk a little bit more about what we were talking about earlier about the whole copying swipe and really figuring out what works for you and what doesn't work for you as far as posts go. Because another thing that I always am presented with is the whole thing about how often to share the coaching opportunity, the way to share it, your schedule, and being super consistent with it. So when I first started, I never wanted to post about coaching. It always intimidated me, and I was very uncomfortable, I guess, by it. And the more I did, the more I obviously got better. I'm sure you guys have all heard that fun little speech. So I'm not going to touch on that, but what I am going to talk about today, though, is the power of being super consistent. And like I said the other day about taking the Beachbody coaching opportunity and making it the absolute best program that we have. You are product of the product, right? Like product of the product. You're always like rocking it. It's changed your life. Sorry. And there is always something that you can share and talk about because it's been so impactful. And it's something that you do every day, even if it's indirectly. So figuring out your personal schedule and where and when and how you're going to talk about it and how you're going to use those copy and swipes and make them actual real posts. So the first thing that you can do is make sure you guys all have a Canva account. I hope you guys know about this, but I figured I'll just throw it out there anyway. Canva is free, but you can pay for certain things. It's really cheap. It's like $1. It's a no-brainer. But Canva is an awesome way to make posts. You can make really fun, cute backgrounds for your profiles on your Facebook and all that fun stuff. Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Super easy, and it's awesome, and it's a great way to take all of those copy and swipes that you found and make them your own. So what I want you guys to do, maybe even this weekend if you can, is schedule out maybe like 1 to 2 hours after you've looked at through your copy and swipe and figure out what that one common consistency thing is. Is it showing the freedom that you now have as a coach? Is it showing how your team is amazing? Is it, showing that you're able to pay off student loans or credit card debt? What is it, that coaching has really changed and that you've seen in the copy and swipes that you now want to implement? You have to figure out time to actually make those posts. That's huge. So one thing that I really encourage you guys to do is within your schedule is make sure that you have time to actually implement what you're learning. If you don't implement what you learned, even through with all the other amazing coaches that have gone and given you training, if you guys don't actually implement it, what's the point, right? So I want you to try to figure out some time this weekend, whether that's taking a picture in a park or with your kid or doing your workout, take a video. And if you're able to take a few different ones, you'll be able to consistently use these pictures over and over and over again. And that's another way that you can work smarter, not harder. Because if you have all of these pictures and in your schedule, you have written out when it's time to create, when it's time to post, and what you're going to post and how you're going to share. That is going to make and break you through whatever, if you're in a rut, if you're still struggling to get that recruiting up there. If you guys can make that schedule for yourself and actually implement it, you are going to see such amazing results, okay? So that's what I really want you guys to do is really figure out when works for you to create your post and actually schedule out time of when you're going to take fancy pictures. You could do it yourself. I mean, I had a great post the other day, which I can share, of me just sitting in my cute little window. I had to ask my boyfriend to take a picture of me, but I made him take like 7 with me literally going like this. Done. I have so many posts now that I can use. It takes like 5 seconds, but you just got to figure out what's going to work for you and your brand. Okay, so figure those things out. Comment below. Let me know when you are going to make time to implement everything that you've learned and actually create these pictures and posts from your copy and swipe folders. Okay, so let me know when, how you're going to do it, what you need, and if you have any questions or comments, anything, if you need some inspiration of amazing pictures or content, whatever it is, let us know, because we've all been there and we've all done it and we've tried and we've failed and some of us have succeeded. So let us know, open it for conversation, share what's worked, share what you want to do and your big ideal, okay? Talk soon. I can't wait to see your pictures.